Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Zomi Cyber Warriors. Have you ever wondered who the Zhou people really are? Where did they come from? Why are they known by different names across different countries? And how did one people become divided by borders they never chose? Today we journey through thousands of years of history, from the mountains of ancient China, through the valleys of Myanmar, to the hills of India and Bangladesh, to uncover the remarkable story of the Zhou people. This is a story of migration, survival, courage, and identity. A story of a people who endured wars, colonial divisions, and political challenges, yet never forgot who they were. So sit back and join me as we explore the roots, resilience, and identity of one of Asia's most enduring peoples, the Zhou. The Zhou people. A history of roots, resilience, and identity. Who are the Zhou people? Where did they come from? And why does their story still matter today? To answer these questions, we must travel back thousands of years through the mountains of Asia, across generations of migration, struggle, and survival. According to the research of Vumson Suantak, the Zhou, or Zhou, people trace their roots to the ancient Qiang tribes of western China. They were part of the great Tibeto-Burman family of peoples and lived among the rugged highlands of what are now Sichuan, Gansu, and Shaanxi provinces. As powerful empires expanded, these highland communities gradually moved southward through the mountains. Over centuries, the ancestors of the Zhou settled in the Chindwin Valley of present-day Myanmar. Historical records dating back to 862 AD already mention leaders bearing the name Zhou. Zhou traditions speak of an ancestral homeland called Qinlung, a great cave from which their forefathers emerged. Ancient traditions among neighboring peoples, including the Tangkhul Nagas and Meiteis, also point toward a shared ancestry, reminding us that the peoples of this region have been connected since ancient times. For centuries, the people called themselves Zhou, Zomi, Mizo, Cho, or Shou, different pronunciations of the same identity. But when colonial powers arrived, foreign names were imposed upon them. The British adopted labels such as Kuki, Chin, Lushai, and New Kuki, names given by outsiders. These classifications divided one people into many categories, often ignoring their shared heritage and identity. Yet, despite these labels, the Zhou people never forgot who they were. The 19th century brought another challenge. Following the Treaty of Yandabo in 1826, colonial boundaries split the Zhou homeland between India and Burma without the consent of the people themselves. Families, clans, and communities suddenly found themselves separated by borders they had never known before. Still, they endured. They resisted colonial conquest. They fought in global wars. They survived political upheavals, military rule, famine, and displacement. In Myanmar, promises of autonomy were broken, leading many Zhou nationalists to take up the struggle for their rights. In India, movements emerged demanding recognition, dignity, and development for Zhou communities. Through every hardship, one thing remained constant: their language, customs, traditions, and collective memory. Today, more than 2.5 million Zhou people live across India, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. Though divided by international borders, they remain connected by history, culture, ancestry, and identity. The story of the Zhou people is not merely a story of the past. It is a story of resilience, a story of survival, a story of a people who refuse to disappear. And as generations move into the future, one truth continues to unite them across every border, every dialect, and every imposed name. Zokat Hai, one Zhou people, one heritage, one identity. The story of the Zhou people is far more than a chapter in history. It is a living testimony of resilience, unity, and cultural survival. Though borders may separate them, though different governments may call them by different names, the spirit of the Zhou people continues to endure across generations. Their language, traditions, songs, and shared ancestry remain powerful reminders of who they are and where they came from. As we look to the future, preserving this history is not only about remembering the past, It is about protecting the identity of future generations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let us know where you're watching from. Until next time, stay proud of your heritage, stay informed, and remember, Zokat Hai, one Zhou people, one heritage, one identity. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.